Hey everyone, myself Muhammad Taskir and you are watching WsCube Tech YouTube channel. Guys, from today onwards, we are going to start a video series on SEMrush Pay Tool. We are going to discover what kind of functions are there, what kind of features are there in SEMrush Pay Tool, right? So before actually diving into the tool, I'm going to share you something in SEO community or in digital marketing community, digital marketing space. There are three major tools which are very popular. And those tools are Moz. The first one is Moz. The second one is RFs. And the third one is SEMrush. These tools are very popular in digital marketing space. And I have worked on all these tools. And let me tell you what I have concluded after working on these all tools. Right. So if we talk about the common features that these tools provide, the common feature is keyword analysis, backlink research, link research, right? Competitor analysis, content analysis, all these stuffs. Along with that, there are also the features of site audit. So let me tell you, if we talk about the general features, which, or we can say that the overlapping features which all tools are having, there's nothing new in any tool. If there is a rating, I will give the same rating to all those three tools on the basis of these basic features. But if we talk about site audit, which is a very technical part, which is a very technical SEO thing, and it's a very important part also, the site audit. So if we talk about the site audit, then what I believe is all these tools are not up to the mark when we talk about the site audit, right? So for the site audit thing, if you want to do the site audit, I'll never recommend all these three tools or any one of these three tools. I'll recommend the dedicated tools which are used for site auditing, right? Those tools can be like Screaming Frog or Deep Crawl, right? So these kind of dedicated tools are there for site audit. So I don't think so there's a great site audit feature in any of these three tools. So let's straight away start how this SEMrush tool is actually working. So here is the SEM dashboard that you can see on my laptop screen. And now you have different toolkit over here, right? So you have SEO toolkit, you have advertising toolkit, you have social media toolkit, content marketing toolkit, competitor research toolkit, and all tools. So when you'll open it for the first time, you'll be getting this kind of interface, which is all tools. So you are going to see a list of different tools over here, right? And this kind of interface will be there. So we'll be covering all the features in different videos, but I'll be starting with this keyword analysis, very basic part, very first part that is the most popular part in any kind of SEO researching tool, right? So let me show you how many functions are there. There are four major parts in keyword analysis. First one is overview, keyword magic tool, ad history, and keyword history. So let me straight away start researching a keyword. From here, I'll be clicking on overview. You can add projects and all those things that we'll discuss later in upcoming videos, that how those things actually work when you want to track a keyword, when you want to track a website, and all those things. And there is overview, and right now I'm going to type a very broad keyword, which is digital marketing. I'll be clicking on search, and there will be an overview interface in front of you. So you are having keyword overview, digital marketing. There are very few, four, and there are four very basic filters over here. So let me select this as India first, and the device, let it be desktop, and the date I should change. I'll pick August 2019. The currency I'll remain as it is, the INR, fine. And you'll be getting a full overview report over here. It's not a very detailed report. For the detailed keyword analysis, you have different things. You have to go to keyword magic tool for that purpose. But let me tell you one more thing over here. If we compare SEMrush with RFs, we have seen some videos of RFs. I've given you some videos of RFs before. If you haven't seen, you can check them out. So if we compare RFs and SEMrush, what I believe is on the basis of these common features that we have discussed, like keyword research, competitor research, backlink analysis, content research, I find both tools are good. There's a slight edge in the favor of SEMrush when we talk about PPC research, right? PPC based research or keywords that we want to target for PPC. You are going to see that spec over here also. A little bit of paid search snippet kind of thing is over here also. If you go down, you can see the ads copies over here. If you go down, you can see the ads history over here. So which shows that their analysis is also inclined a bit towards PPC also, not only towards the organic results, but towards the PPC results also. That's it. That's the basic part of the keyword overview. You're gonna see these kind of snippets over here: organic search, paid search, CPC distribution, trend over the time, how this CPC performs and all those, what kind of cost per click distribution is there, that thing. Then organic search numbers, the volume, number of results, cost per click, competition. Competition here is like the scale is between 0.01 to 1, right? When you see the 1, it's like there's a lot of competition, there is tough competition. When you see this number decreasing, you can easily figure out that the competition is low. Then you have keyword suggestion, related keywords list over here. If you see full report, you can get a lot of related keywords over here. And there are phrase match keywords which are 82,000 plus. If you're going to click full report, you are going to see all those things, and from there you can sort on the basis of volume and on the basis of CPC, whatever you want, right? So you have these things in this overview tab, and then you have organic search results, how they actually look. It is a live thing. So you see, you can select from 1 to 20. If you want 1 to 20 results, you can definitely figure out these are the first 20 results in SERPs. If you want to see the 21 to 40 results, you can easily find out. Then ad copies that we have talked about. So this is a general overview of this particular keyword, that how search and paid results are there based on this particular keyword. Now, if you want to go deep, you just have to go to this keyword magic tool. There you can analyze some good SEO matrices and PPC matrices based on the selected keyword or decided keyword. So I'm going to type that keyword again, that is digital marketing, and I'm going to type here India, right? So let us see the scope of this keyword in India only. So I'm going to type India, and then I'll select a new list. You have different lists, and in different lists you can put different keywords. So I'm going to select a new list for this purpose, and I'll be clicking on search, and there will be a new list created, and you're gonna see different matrices related to this keyword, related to the suggested keywords, related to the different filters that you are going to apply, right? So first of all, our keyword over here is digital marketing. So see, this keyword is over here, digital marketing. The volume of the keyword is there, trend is there, keyword difficulty percentage is there. So this percentage is a quite high percentage, right? Then you have cost per click, which is in USD, and then you have competitive density, right? Competitive density and keyword difficulty are something very different. Then you have SERP features, how many kind of results you are going to see in the SERPs, right? That is it. And the results in the SERPs, that's a very great number, right? That's a very huge number, 3.7 billion. Such a broad keyword, such a big keyword is there. There are like 3.7 billion results in the SERPs, right? So you have these lists. Now the great thing is that you should apply some filters over here to get some accurate data. Just because you are not applying any filters over here, will not be able to perform a very good keyword research. For that purpose, you have to apply some filters over here. Suppose I know that this is a very broad keyword, this is a very large keyword which is having a very large amount of search volume and all those things. So I'll prefer phrase match, just because broad match will not narrow its reach, but the phrase match will narrow its reach, right? So right now I have selected as phrase match digital marketing. Now you're going to see different kind of keywords over here, like the digital marketing course whose volume is this. And actually keyword research, if we talk about the keyword research, it is basically divided into 3 levels. There are 3 levels through which you can actually figure out what kind of keywords you want. You can actually reach to your desired results after reaching these 3 levels. The first one is overview, that we have seen, which will give you an overview of a particular keyword, what kind of results this keyword is showing, what is this volume and all those stuff. So very basic matters. If you want to dig in more, you have this keyword magic tool option, where you are going to put your keyword and you are going to analyze other matrices also, along with some related keywords also, right? So this is the second part, where you are narrowing your research and you are reaching to a very desired position, right? So from here also, see, if you find that this is a relevant keyword for your website or for your research, you can select this keyword, you can select this keyword also, right? So these are the 2 things, these are the 2 levels that SEMrush provides us. And if we talk about the third level, which is actually go to keyword analyzer, and this is the final level from where you actually make the decisions that what kind of keywords or what keywords you were actually looking for, what your keyword research was all about for. So this is the second level, that what I was telling you. The first one was overview. Now you are having some detailed information about the keyword. So after analyzing, if you realize that these 2 keywords are good for you, right? So you analyze that these 2 keywords are good for you, then you can definitely add them to keyword analyzer. Once you add them to keyword analyzer, you should go to this keyword analyzer, and this is the third level of keyword research in SEMrush. And from here, you can actually get more insights and decide what keywords do you want to work for, right? So once you are here in keyword magic tool, you are having a lot of keywords, hundreds of keywords, thousands of keywords. It's not easy for you to figure out the exact keywords that you want to work on, right? So you just go to this keyword analyzer tool, and from here you're gonna select those keywords which you think that they can be better for you, and you selected those keywords. There's a grouping, there is a seed keyword which was digital marketing, because earlier we started things with digital marketing. Now from digital marketing we have figured out different keywords, and now these keywords are over here. You have the volumes of these keywords, trends, cost per click, competition, keyword difficulty, percentage, everything. There are so many metrics. And one more interesting thing is this is very live, right? This is a very live thing, right? So if you want to get the live insights of these all matrices, you just have to refresh this, you just have to update it, and you will be getting some live insights of all these very interesting matrices over here, right? So you can easily decide your keywords from here. You just have to select and then export. Those keywords will be exported to Excel, and you can use further wherever you want them to use. So this is a very interesting pathway to analyze your final keyword that you are having in SEMrush. This is a 3-level keyword research tool. So once you have exported your keywords, you can easily use them wherever you want. You do have advanced filters over here also, so you can work on some more filters over here also. So this is basically that digging or narrowing your search, or reaching to your very appropriate keywords. So these all efforts are just to reach very appropriate keywords. But if you want to go more into keyword difficulty, you have a very small tool over here, very small function or feature over here. You just open this and you just have to put your keyword, and you will be getting to see the keyword difficulty related matrices over here. Right now I am going to type digital marketing once again. So here it is, digital marketing, right? And I'll be clicking on show difficulty, and there are the matrices that you are going to see are very much related to the keyword difficulty, right? So first one is keyword difficulty percentage, and then volume, results, then SERP, features, trends. And if you're going to click on this SERP, you are going to see what kind of SERP this particular keyword is going to show us. You can export them. So it's a very basic tool. Let me type another like online marketing, and you can add up to like 100 keywords over here. So 100 keywords in a single list are very useful. So this is again a very small tool in SEMrush, where you can do a research from like hundreds of keywords. That is a very great thing. And the main basis of this research is keyword difficulty, right? So let me correct it. It's online. The spelling is a bit wrong over here. So I've corrected it, online marketing. Now I'll be clicking on show results. So here are these results, right? So you can compare on the basis of this keyword difficulty parameter, what kind of keywords I'm having over here, what kind of difficulties are there. So this is again a very great feature. Now we have this ad history over here. So let me click on this ad history, and as I told you in the beginning that this SEMrush tool is a bit inclined towards PPC models also. If you are doing the research, keyword research for your PPC campaigns also, you can use SEMrush. But from that perspective, RF is not that great, right? RF is great for the organic research. If you are doing the organic research, if you are researching your keywords for the organic results, that is a great tool. But if you are little bit inclined, but if you are looking for some tool which can provide you the features for organic results research also, or as well as paid research also, then you should go to SEMrush. Right? So I have this ad history feature over here, and I'm gonna enter a keyword over here which is digital marketing. So I'm going to enter digital marketing, and let it be US over here. No need to change because we have seen India's results previously. So let us continue with US over here. So I have kept digital marketing over here, and let's see what kind of results actually showing. And you're having a very small filters over here also, very small filters, which is database, device, and currency. Now we're going to see different domains which actually rank their ads on this particular keyword, and there are 3 matrices that we're going to see over here, that what kind of ads traffic they are getting, or how much ads traffic they are getting, what is their ads traffic price in USD, and there is a huge number like Google, right? Then their ads keywords, how many keywords their ads actually rank. Then you have this report which says that in which month your ads were ranking on what positions. So we are going to see in 2018 on December. So it was like 4th position. Then you are going to see your actual ad copy also, right? So you have this April over here where the ad was at 7th position. You have August where the ad was at 3rd position. So you're going to see some ad copy analysis also. You can easily figure out what kind of ad copies they have created, how their ad actually ranked, how many keywords were there on which their ads were ranking. So you have this list over here. So if you want to do the advertising research, you have this list. But let's not go into advertising research right now, because we have this advertising toolkit for that purpose. We will come to that part also. But just because we are working on this keyword, let's stick to that part only. So guys, in this video we have seen how we can do the keyword analysis, what kind of overview interface is there, how many levels are there for the keyword research, that also we have discussed. About the traffic analysis feature in SEMrush. So let's straight away dive into my laptop screen and see how this actually performs. So here you can see on my laptop screen, I have this traffic analysis feature in this marketing insights. So I'll be clicking on this traffic analytics, and you just have to enter your domain. But trust me, I'll not recommend you to enter your domain over here, because the type of analytics or information that you are going to receive over here is very similar to the details that you get from your analytics account. So the type of information that you can actually get from your analytics account, so you should not enter your website over here, you should enter your competitor's website over here. That will be more beneficial for you if you are going to enter your competitor's website over here. So I'm going to type indiatimes.com over here, as I believe indiatimes.com is my competitor, and then I'll be clicking on the search. So what you will experience over here is the matrices which you are going to see over here are very much similar to the analytics matrix that you used to see in the analytics, Google Analytics, right? So you have this overview section over here, and right now I have kept indiatimes.com over here, and if you want you can add more competitors over here, and you can compare, you can put your website over here and then other competitors also over here. So first of all, what I believe is I have kept my competitor over here, right? So initially I believe that this is my competitor only, so that will be easy for you to understand how it actually was. Then you have visits, unique visits, page visits, average visits. So these all matrices are very similar that you actually see in your Google Analytics account, right? So for an experience, let me enter another data over here, for which I believe now what I believe is ndtv.com is my competitor and indiatimes.com is my website, right? Now you click on this compare. Now you're going to see 2 reports over here. For each and every section you are going to see 2 reports over here. So let's see what kind of information here is. So these are the basic traffic details over here, where you have visits, unique visits, page visits, and average visit durations. So you can easily compare yourself with your competitors or your competitors only. Just like that, if you want to remove indiatimes.com from here, you can remove. So you'll be having the 5 competitor scope over here, and if you put your website over here, that will be like a relative study. You can do the relative study of your domain and your competitor's domain. So then you have traffic sources with devices. So when the traffic source is direct, you have all these things. So direct traffic is if you see this orange color is for NDTV. So when we talk about the direct traffic, NDTV is receiving a higher traffic, direct traffic, and referral traffic, Indiatimes is getting higher referral traffic. So if you put more competitors over, you will be getting more detailed information and you will be in a state of making any decision. Then you have country-wise report also, that from where or which country you are getting the maximum traffic and your competitor is getting the traffic, right? So all these things are there, and if there is any company presence also, then you will be able to find the company information also. For that is actually limited to larger websites. Now let's talk about the audience overlap function. So here you have what is written over, benchmark your website against competitor. So you see you can easily find out the audience overlapping section over here. So this is actually the percentage of visitors who used to visit both the websites, right? So you have 38.27% of audience overlap. Now this is a very great insight just to make you realize that which one is your stronger competitor. Then you have this traffic sources. Earlier, this thing we have actually discussed in overview. So overview is a very brief information about all these things, but here you have a quite detailed information. So you have this traffic sources details also, right? So you will be getting traffic sources reports here, top pages reports here, geo distribution, destination, sites, subdomains, bug analysis. There are so many things. But let me tell you one thing, that these all things, suppose if you click on top pages, geo distribution, these things are not active in this plan. So you have to buy a package of like $200 per month, then these reports will be open for you. Then you will be able to access these kind of reports. But you'll be able to gather enormous amount of data from here only. Like I like this audience overlap feature, which is a very great feature. And within this overview feature also, you are getting plenty of information that is important for you. The great thing about this is visits, unique visitors, page visits, the very basic matrices which you usually see. So these are the very basic matrices you usually see, but these matrices helps you in making a very great decision. So this is a traffic analytics feature in marketing analytics and in SEMrush paid tool. About what is the gap analysis feature in SEMrush. Let's straight away dive into my laptop screen and see how it actually works. And just now we have to click on this gap analysis. Now you have three kind of gap analysis over here. You have this keyword gap analysis, backlink gap analysis, and bulk gap analysis. So straight away we are going to start with keyword gap analysis, then we'll be coming to backlink gap analysis, where you will be seeing different kind of backlink opportunities for you. So in keyword gap analysis, you just have to enter different domains, right? And then you will be able to perform a competitor research on these different parameters, right? Which you are seeing over here, like organic keywords or paid keywords or PLC keywords, all that. So let me straight away type some domains over here. I am typing indiatimes.com over here. And then let me type NDTV over here, ndtv.com. And now let us leave all those things for now and straight away start with these two things. So what you have over here, see, if you want to do some keyword gap analysis, then you have these different options. You want to do the keyword gap analysis for all the keywords, or for common keywords, or for unique keywords, or unique to the first domain keywords, right? These are the different options. So right now we have selected these common keywords, the common keywords that are between this indiatimes.com and ndtv.com domains. So we have these number of organic keywords for indiatimes.com, and when we compare these domains together, we have these number of keywords, right? For indiatimes.com and ndtv.com, if you're going to analyze, then you can easily see there are different keywords and there are different position that these two domains are ranking. For example, you see for Facebook, indiatimes.com is ranking at position number 5 and NDTV is ranking at position number 26. Similarly, since these two websites are very much related to news, let me provide a filter over here which will be news. So now you can see that when I type news over here, now you see everything is related to news. If someone types a keyword which is Hindi news, then indiatimes.com is ranking at position number 9 and NDTV is ranking at position number 2. Right. So if you want to test it live, so let me check the date over here. Date is very fine. So let me straight away copy this and paste it over here. So you'll be able to see whether this report is correct or not. So on the second position right here, so you can easily see ndtv.com is over here, just because we have selected this on the basis of the domain, right? So on the basis of the domain, so it is showing this subdomain also, like cover.ndtv.com. So NDTV is ranking at second position and India Times will be at 9th position. Then there are other matrices also which are related with this keyword. The matrices are keyword difficulty, cost per click. If you go into paid advertising, then it is important for you. Then the competitiveness and then the result. So this is a competitive ratio over here, right? And then the trend, overall trend of this particular keyword. So, and you can also easily analyze what kind of keywords are useful for you and what kind of keywords you should work on, right? So these all opportunities are there. Now, if you analyze this backlink gap analysis, let me click on this backlink gap analysis. Now, let me tell you how it actually works. Suppose there is a particular website like a.com which is giving backlinks to your different competitors, which are B, C, D. So a.com is giving backlinks to B, C, D, which are your competitors, and your website is X. So you are not getting any backlinks from a.com. So you can just very easily figure out that how many domains are there that are giving the backlinks to your competitors, but not you, right? So you can do this thing from backlink gap analysis. Let me enter something over here. Right now I am entering indiatimes.com, and you are going to straight away see the competitors over here. So I'll be selecting NDTV.com, Hindu.com, IndianExpress.com, and then hindustantimes.com. So I have selected these 5 root domains over here. So you can also select subdomains or URL, whatever you want, and then you have these backlinks profile over here, right? So you have all these backlinks profile over here. But what I am telling you, just see over here. If we talk about YouTube, from YouTube as a referring domain, indiatimes.com is getting these number of backlinks, this, and overall, right? The Hindu is getting 0, in a specific getting 0, and NDTV and India Times are getting these amount of backlinks, these number of backlinks. So suppose let us see another website like W3.org. India Times is getting these much backlinks, and NDTV is getting 5, and also Indian Express is getting 3, and Hindustan Times is getting 2. So if you want to analyze something like from any particular domain, how many of my competitors are linking, but I am not getting any backlink from that particular referring domain. So you just have to select that thing. Let me, for this case, I am believing that India Times is my website, so I have to make the backlinks to 0 for India Times. Right now you can easily see all this is 0 over here in indiatimes.com. So if you see, here is a referring domain which has this authority score, which is very great, and if you see, India Times is having no backlinks from this fedoproject.org, but NDTV is having this, the Hindu is also having, Indian Express is also having, and Hindustan Times is also. So there is an opportunity that you can also create a backlink from fedoraproject.org, right? So you can have different kind of backlink opportunities in this particular report, and this report is a quite large report. You see, 976 pages are here, just because these are very popular websites. If you come across some less popular website, you are not going to see those much pages, you are not going to see those much referring domains, but still industry to industry, these all things differ. So there are definitely very great opportunities for you from backlinks point of view. So this is how backlink gap analysis actually works. If we come to this bulk analysis, we can put like 200 URLs over here. Like suppose I am putting indiatimes.com, and let me put another ndtv.com or ibpnews.com, thehindu.com, and I'll be clicking on compare. And as soon as I click on this compare, you are going to see these different matrices which are associated with this domain. So if you click any of these, you'll be redirected to some these things where you will be more deeply analyzing all these aspects, right? So ibpnews.com, I think so I have misspelled something in this particular root domain, so that is why there is nothing to show. So these features are associated with gap analysis feature in SEMrush. About the SEO Content Template, we are going to explore how this SEO Content Template actually works and what kind of features and functions it provides us. So let's straight away dive into my laptop screen and see how it actually works. So you see over here we have this SEMrush dashboard over here, and now I'm going to click on this SEO Content Template. I'll be clicking on this SEO Content Template, and you'll be seeing how it actually works. Now it's asking for a target keyword within a specific region, right? The basics of this SEO content template is, suppose if you are putting a keyword, digital marketing, then the SEMrush will check all the search engine result pages which are ranking on digital marketing. Probably it will check first 10 or 15 or 20 pages that are ranking on the keyword digital marketing, and it will scan all those pages, and it will figure out that why those pages are ranking, what is there in their keywords, what is there in their H1 tags, what is there in their content, how is their on page SEO, all those stuff, right? So on different parameters, it's going to check the different pages which are actually ranking in the search engine result pages, but it's not possible for the SEMrush to scan all the pages very quickly. So it will definitely check first 10 or 15 or 20 results, and it will give you some suggestions or recommendation based on those results that these people are doing these kind of activity, these kind of SEO activity just to rank their content. So if you also want to rank your content on a keyword like digital marketing, then you can do these stuff, right? So this is the basic foundation how it actually works. How can you actually create an SEO friendly content, because this SEMrush is already going to tell you that you have to do these steps, and if there will be a guideline, it will be feasible, it's very convenient for you to apply those guidelines and then make your content SEO friendly. So let me do it practically. I'm gonna type a keyword over here which is digital marketing, right? So I'm typing the keyword digital marketing and clicking on create SEO template. Now you are going to see different kind of
suggestions over here. So here it is, right? As I told you, it's gonna check different results, top results. So here are the different 10 top results, which is going to be analyzed by this particular tool. Then there are so many suggestions, right? You have semantically related suggestions. You have backlinks. Backlinks are very important, right? So what SEMrush is telling you, if you can get the backlink from these different domains or these different URLs, there are high chances that your content will be a very SEO friendly content. There are high chances that your content will rank, right? And then you have readability, text length. The appropriate text length is given over here, which is just under 1700 words. Then you have this report which is telling where your entered keyword is appearing in your competitors title or description, right? So or content. So you have these all data over here, right? So you can see these highlighting, digital marketing, they have highlighted all this. So you can easily analyze that what kind of SEO strategy they are applying, how well they are using their keywords in their content and all those stuff, right? So you are getting some suggestions over here also. And what I find is this backlink suggestion is very useful, right? This backlink suggestion is very great. And then if you come over here at extreme down, you can see another three to four basic recommendations also, that how your title should be optimized, how many times you should use your keyword in the title. And then you have this meta description option also, that it's recommending you that you should use 160 characters in your meta H1, that you should use your primary keyword in H1 and then text also. And it is also recommending you that you should not use it more than one time just to maintain that keyword density, right? So it has analyzed all these 10 competitors which are coming in the search engine result pages when we type a keyword digital marketing. Then we have a very small function over here which is real-time content checker also. So suppose if you have created a content by these recommendations, you have seen this recommendation, all these recommendations, you have created a content. Now you can check. Over here by pasting that content whether it is up to the mark or not. So you have these different parameters on which this SEMrush tool will check your content, and then it will recommend you that whether you are able to create a SEO friendly content or not. And if you are not able to create a SEO friendly content, it will also provide you some suggestions for that, so that you can easily create your SEO friendly content, right? So this is a very handy tool. You can use this for your basic SEO recommendations, and you can easily analyze what your top 10 competitors are doing.
About how this lead generation tool in SEMrush works. We are going to explore what kind of features this lead generation tool provides us. So let's straight away click on this lead generation tab over here. I'm clicking on this lead generation tab over here, and now you see. So now you are going to see a widget preview over here. At the right side, you are seeing a widget preview over here where it is written as get a free page audit and all these things. And then you have a dedicated code for this particular widget, right? So if you are going to put this code anywhere on the website, a widget like this will appear. What SEMrush is doing, SEMrush is providing you a widget code that you can integrate on your website or web page. So if you are going to integrate this particular widget on your website and some other users comes to your website and he or she wants to get their website audited, then they can definitely going to put their website over here, because it's asking them if you want a free page audit of your website, right? A free page audit of your website or a free SEO audit of your website. You can come over and put your website over here. So if they are going to put their website over here, and along with that they are going to put their email address also. This is the most important thing. They are also going to put their email over here. The SEO report that is generated, the SEO audit that is generated can be sent to their email. So what is lead generation? Lead generation is basically if you are able to get the email addresses of your prospects, of your prospect clients, prospect customer, that is only the lead generation. There is nothing very much about the lead generation. Then when they are going to put their email over here, as soon as they are going to put their email over here, you will be notified that someone has came on your website and they want a free page audit. So in this way you will be able to get leads, right? So it is a lead generation tool. But if you believe that it's kind of a CRM or client management system or customer management, it's not like that. It's a very handy and very useful tool that SEMrush providing to its premium customers only, right? So now you can also, if we talk about customization of this particular widget, you have different options over here also, right? So you can customize this title, this domain level, email level also, whatever is showing over here, right? This thing email you did like to send your report to.
So you can customize all those things. Then you can also customize the success text color, everything is written over there. And then the email template is also there, which will be sent along with the report, right? So in this way, SEMrush is going to help you in the generation of the leads. About what is CPC Map feature in SEMrush. We are going to explore what kind of information this CPC Map features provide us, right? So let us straight away dive into this tool and see how it actually really works. So I'll be clicking on this CPC Map option over here, and you see what it is going to provide us. See, suppose if you want to know that what is the average cost per click region wise, suppose if you want to know the average cost per click in India, if you want to know the average cost per click in, then you will be explore all these things using this particular tool, right? So straight away you see over here is the lowest average cost per click, and what I have selected over is India. In India, in all regions, I mean to say all regions, when we talk about India, it is limited to states. So in India, in all the states, and where we are going to have the lowest cost per click, the lowest cost per click is in Lakshadweep, that is 0.01, and the highest average cost per click is in Maharashtra. Now this is an average, the average of all the states and the average of all the industry also, right? So we are not very specific that the average cost per click in Lakshadweep is only in digital marketing domain, or only in automobiles domain, or only in online education domain, or only in finance domain, right? So it is not like that. It is the mix of all the domains, all the industries that are in India in all the regions, right? So this is it, and you have this temperature kind of graph over here. You have this temperature graph kind of graph over here, which is going to show you the intensity of the average cost per click in India. Now you have this option also where the industries for India are given, right? So you have different cost per click associated with these industries. Suppose if we talk about the highest cost per click, which is over here is 61.62, and which is related with the insurance sector, right? So if you are going to work on the ads which are related with insurance industry, then you have to pay something more, right? So these kind of information you can easily get from this CPC Map tool, right? That which industry you are targeting and what will be the average cost per click for that industry. Suppose if you want to do the targeting of electronics and your region is only Delhi, then you can select that thing just for the sake of your research activity in PPC models, right? So I have selected India and I am going to see Delhi, and what I believe is, let me click over here Delhi first. Delhi, the currency will be INR, and in Delhi also I am going to do the cost per click advertising or the PPC advertising in electronic segment, right? So when I click on electronics, you're going to see over here the 2.02, right? So it's like 2 rupees for each click we are going to pay, right? So this is an average, actually this is an average. The average amount is given over here, which is 2 rupees, somewhere 2 rupees in electronics domain if you want to advertise in Delhi. So this is actually the average cost per click. Now you have this other very detailed information over here, which says that the most expensive keywords in Delhi, in India, and in electronics field are like computer, smart home gadgets, best smart home devices. So there are very high cost per click keywords also, but what you observe over here is a very lower, right? So this is actually the average. Then also you are having the most popular keywords also, and the most popularity will be defined by the volume, and the price will be defined by the cost per click. So you have all these things, but there are many keywords, many expensive keywords also, right? So but still you are having an average of this thing. Suppose if we take another example, suppose if you want to target the insurance industry, the cost of the insurance industry is quite high, and this is very obvious. We have already seen that the cost of insurance industry throughout the India is very high, and in Delhi also it is very high. But if you want to see the average, what is the average cost per click for all the industries, you're going to see over here the average cost per click is somewhere around 8.65. If we talk about overall in Delhi, and for India, the average cost per click is, we have to remove this Delhi to get the insight of India. So that's it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed this CPC map feature, that what kind of information this CPC map feature provides us. See you in the next video. Till then, a very goodbye.